On the map, this place looks empty. Just ice and silence. But today, some of the most powerful countries in the world are paying attention to this frozen island. Because under this ice lies one of the biggest geopolitical prizes of the 21st century. Welcome to Greenland. Imagine an island almost 3 times the size of Texas. From above, it looks like a frozen desert. Endless white stretching to the horizon. This is Greenland, the largest island in the world. Nearly 80% of the island is covered by a gigantic ice sheet, more than 2 kilometers thick in some places. For centuries, Greenland was seen as one of the most remote places on Earth. Too cold, too isolated, too difficult to reach. But today, this frozen land is suddenly attracting attention from the world's biggest powers. Not because of tourism, not because of beauty, but because the ice is slowly melting. And what lies beneath could change the global balance of power. As glaciers retreat, scientists are discovering something extraordinary. Greenland may contain huge deposits of rare earth elements, minerals that power the modern world. These materials are essential for smartphones, electric vehicles, wind turbines, advanced computer chips. Right now, the global supply chain for rare earth processing is dominated by China. That makes many countries uneasy. Governments in United States and European Union are searching for alternative sources. And Greenland may hold one of the most promising, untapped reserves on the planet. Suddenly, this quiet Arctic island is becoming part of a much bigger global competition. To send cargo from Asia to Europe today, most ships travel through the famous Suez Canal. It is a long journey. But as Arctic ice melts, new sea routes are slowly opening across the top of the world. One of the most talked about is the Northern Sea Route along Russia's Arctic coast. These routes could shorten shipping distances between Asia and Europe by thousands of kilometers. Greenland sits right in the middle of this emerging Arctic region. For shipping companies and global trade networks, that location suddenly matters a lot. What was once the edge of the map may become part of one of the most important trade corridors of the future. Geography is power. Look at where Greenland sits, between North America, Europe, and the Arctic Ocean. During the Cold War, the island already played a strategic role. Today, the United States still operates an important military installation there called Patuxent Space Base. The base helps monitor missile launches and satellite activity across the Arctic. Meanwhile, Russia has been expanding its Arctic military infrastructure, and China has described itself as a near-Arctic state, interested in polar research and trade routes. Even former US President Donald Trump once suggested buying Greenland from Denmark, a proposal that surprised much of the world. The idea sounded unusual, but strategically, Greenland sits in one of the most sensitive locations on Earth. Despite all this global attention, Greenland is home to only about 56,000 people. Most live along the icy coastline in small communities. The capital city, Nuuk, is a quiet Arctic town where fishing, culture, and local traditions shape everyday life. Politically, Greenland belongs to the Kingdom of Denmark, but it has its own government and increasing autonomy. Many Greenlanders are now debating a major question. Should Greenland eventually become fully independent? Mining projects could bring wealth and economic independence, but they could also threaten fragile Arctic ecosystems. For the people who actually live here, the future of Greenland is not just geopolitics. It is their home. Greenland is a beautiful place of glaciers, mountains, and Arctic silence. But it is also a symbol of a changing planet. The ice melting across the Arctic is a warning about climate change. At the same time, it is opening new economic opportunities and strategic competition. Resources, shipping routes, military strategy. All of these forces are now converging in one remote island. Greenland may look quiet and distant on the map, but in the 21st century, it could become one of the most important places in the world.